Morning, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? It's Christmas time. Well, almost Christmas time, close enough. Uh, and yes, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm Jody, Opinionated Window Cleaner, coming at you this morning. Today I want to talk about how to sell and bid jobs over the phone. Now, before we get into this subject, let me put my disclaimer in there. There's always going to be a group of guys that do not agree with this, and that's fine. I don't care whether they agree with it or not. I'm not asking for their approval. I'm telling you what works for me. So if you don't agree with bidding jobs over the phone, that's fine. Get in your vehicle, go ride out, go look at the jobs. And while you're scheduling to go bid the job, I'll be scheduling to get the job done. I get it. Now, first thing, in order to bid over the phone, you need to know your services. Listen to what I'm saying. You cannot bid over the phone and online if you don't know the services you're offering. And when I say that, you need to know them inside out. You need to know what it takes to do it. I've been doing this job since 1993, this industry. So I kind of got a pretty good idea what it's going to take to wash a 2,000 square foot house. I kind of got a pretty good idea how long it's going to take me to clean a double hung window. I got a pretty decent idea on how long it's going to take me to clean a gutter out. Am I an expert at it? No, but I got a good grasp for it, I guess is the best way to say. When a customer calls you, that phone rings, the first thing you should be asking the customer, one of the first things, is what is your address? And the reason you're asking that is because while there you say, yes, ma'am, let me give you an example. Thanks for calling Joe, or see, I'm tripping all over my tongue. Circle H, this is Joe speaking, and the customer says, hey, this is Miss Mary Sue, and I'm down here in Wilmington. Oh, yes, ma'am, what part of Wilmington? What is your address there? First thing I'm asking. Because while she's telling me the rest of the story, I'm typing the address in online. I'm already looking at that house. Hopefully, and I'd say it's probably about 80% of the time now, you can pull a picture of that house up instantly. I'm able to look at that house. So by the time she gets done, hopefully telling me that, well, I need my house washed because it's green, and I need the gutters cleaned out because they're overflowing, and I like to get my windows done. I already looked at this house. I've looked it up online. I know it's approximately a 2,000 square foot house. I know it's green in color. It's vinyl siding, or let's say it's brick with a little bit of vinyl trim. I've already got all that information in front of me. So now I'm already 10 steps ahead of the customer and 10 steps ahead of my competition. Do not make promises you can't keep. This is the trick to, bidding over the phone. A lot of people say, well, that's my problem, Joe. If I tell them it's $200 and to do that job, and I go out there and it's supposed to be a $400 job, what am I going to do that? I'm going to charge them $400. Well, you can't do that. Why can't you? First of all, when I'm on the phone, I tell them, by looking at what I see online and looking at your house and the description you've given me on the size and everything like that, I estimate your house will be around $200 to wash it. And they say, oh, that sounds good, but I'm not sure. I said, but this is an estimate. I said, let me tell you what we're going to do. I said, I could waste my time and ride out to your house next week sometime and take a look at it and give you a price. Then you can take that price, go back and look at it, talk to your husband, talk to everybody else, and say, yeah, we want it done. And then we're another 2 weeks out after that, we'll get it scheduled for you. Or we can go ahead and schedule it for next week, and I will bring the equipment out. I know it's going to be around $200. Once I get there, before I ever unpack the first piece of equipment, I will walk around the house and I will tell you the exact price. And if it's more than what you want to pay, no big deal. You turn around, take and let me know, and I'll go on my way, no hard feelings. Well, this is where the guys get screwed up on this, and this is where some people just don't seem to be able to comprehend. Well, I said, well, what if I go out there and the house is, they don't like my price, and I just wasted a day? What if you did? Let's say you do 10 houses this way. Let's say 9 of them like your price when you get out there and tell you to go ahead and proceed to wash it while you are there. One of them does not. How much time have you just saved yourself by implementing this system by not driving to the other 9 houses in a week? We cover a 3-hour radius. Let me say that again, 3-hour radius, residential, commercial, and high rise. Doing that big a radius, I got to be able to turn around and take and bid these jobs, because I cannot afford to get in my car, go 3 hours away to price a job. I would be on the road all the time pricing jobs, and I would never get nothing else done. So I had to make this system work. Another option using the same technique is to sell the job without giving them a price. And now I know some of you guys are just not comprehending this. They're bumping their head saying, Joe, you have lost it. How can I sell a job without giving a price? It's real easy. Customer calls you up, says, I want my house washed, driveway done, gutters clean, windows clean, blah, 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 whatever they want done. And you say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, that sounds great. I can do that Wednesday or Thursday of next week, and give them two options at 8 o'clock on Wednesday or 12 o'clock on Thursday. And I said, well, I'm available Wednesday at 8 o'clock, but, I need to get a price. Oh, yes, ma'am. Well, real easy. What we're going to do is I'm not going to sit here and waste your time on the phone pricing this. I'll show up Wednesday. I know my price is going to be reasonable. And I also know I can tell just by talking to you that you want a quality service. So I know, I'm probably going to be the company you want to go with. But when I show up Wednesday morning, I'll have my guys with me. We'll walk around the house, take a look at everything up close and personal, see what needs to be done, and go from there. And like I said, if you want to do it, we'll go ahead and do it. If you say, no, Joe, I don't want to do that, then no big deal. I'll pack my stuff up and go on to the next job. No hard feelings, and maybe you'll use me in the future. I'm telling you guys, that works. It works time and time again. This is not something that I turn around just designed and made up to sound good online. Because we all know there's enough people out there making things sound good online that are not good. I have used the system over and over and over again. It works 100%. Now, you're going to make mistakes. Let me put it out there. You use this system, there's going to be the customer from time to time. You pull up, you give them the price, and they say no. And then you're sitting there scratching your head. What am I going to do the rest of the day? I got the guys out here. Oh, well, like I said, if it's 1 out of every 10 customers, how much time have you saved yourself by not going to the other 9 jobs? I'm telling you guys, it's such a thing. It's so easy. The other trick to doing this is ask for the sale. Too many people are scared to do this. If you give them all this information and you don't ask for a sale, well, guess what? You're probably not going to get the sale. I make sure I finish the conversation up with, I have X day and X day available, and give them 2 options. Which day would fit on your schedule? What day should I schedule it for? Because I'm going to ask for the sale. If I just say, well, yes, ma'am, I think it's going to be $200 to wash your house, and I do a quality service, and the customer sits there and gets quiet, and I say, okay, well, just call me when you're ready. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to go on to the next person and get a price from them, and they're going to get a price from the next person. It's human nature. But if I say it's going to be $200 to do this, and what day would you like to do it? They're already thinking now, I've already hired this guy. It's just so simple, guys. You need to practice with it. And I'm sorry, if you don't know what you should charge for a 2,000 square foot vinyl siding house by now, and you're in this industry and you're out here making it, you might want to reconsider the industry you're in. I hear they need carpenters all the time, but not trying to put anybody down. What I'm saying is know your services. Now, I do have a few things I will tell you guys. If a house is over 3,500 square feet, I will not price it over the phone. I will use the technique of I'll be out to do it, but I will not price it over the phone. Give them a price, because once they get up that size and bigger, you can run into a lot of difficulties. If it is a deck restoration job, that is something I will not price over the phone. If they send me pictures, anything else, that is where I use the technique. I will be out Wednesday to get it done. We will see what needs to get done, and we will go with it. So there are times when you do need to actually lay your eyes on it before giving a price. But like I said, if you can't price a 2,000 square foot vinyl sided house in a cookie cutter neighborhood, you might be in the wrong industry. Now, that's just my opinion. So guys, I hope this helps some of y'all out. It's something I do all the time. And like always, if you need help with it, if you're not sure about how to do it, give me a call. 910-234-0971. I'll be glad to walk you through it. I know we're coming up on Christmas. Don't forget to get over to the Pressure Washing Motivation page. Sign up for the free event. I believe it's February 21st through 24th. The first day, Everett Abrams is giving his class on wood restoration, which is going to be a good class. I believe he's charging $199 for that. Well worth $199 for his information. Then the Next 2 days, I believe it's 22nd and 23rd, are completely free. Listen to what I'm saying. Completely free. Nobody's charging you to be there. Just come, hang out, listen to what the speaker's got to say, hopefully learn something. Then February 24th, due to a few people requesting it, Jeff Price, Jamie Schmidt, and myself are going to be doing a 3-for-1. All three of us are going to get up and talk for today. I believe it's going to go from like 8 to 2. We're going to tell you systems, packages, window cleaning. I forget what Jeff's going to talk about business itself. So it's going to be systems, business, and packages. Guys, $77 to hear us run our mouth for a day. Do we know any more than you do? Now, let me get this out there. Probably not. But maybe, just maybe, we might have thought of something else, a different way of doing it than you do. And it might just spark that interest that says, hey, that would work in my company. And that's the thing. These people that are on here, like me, Jamie Schmidt, Jeff Price, none of us claim to be smarter than the people that are watching our videos. What we claim is we might have figured out something that you haven't. But at the same time, you might have figured out something that we haven't. That's one reason I am always open to listen to other people and their ideas and how they run things in their company. Because you never know where the next great idea is going to come from. So guys, plan to get out there in February. It's going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. For information, you can send me a message or look on the Pressure Washer Motivation page for the links. All right, guys. Jody Opinionated Window Cleaner. I'm out here. Have a great Christmas.